There are so many different ways. The protocol that's been very effective for us in very fit individuals down to cancer individuals is 10 sets of 1 minute on, 1 minute off, with that 1 minute being anywhere from, 90% to 110%. We've also done this with of max. So I say that.
So tell me, how do you explain 110% of max? Max what?
What I would do is say pick an intensity that you couldn't go for a minute and 20. You pick an intensity that 1 minute is really hard and you need to take a break. We've done it where you measure VO2 max and very calculated, but we've also done it where we just said, hey, go do something for a minute that's really hard and you need to take a break, and then that next minute you go again.
Okay. So in other words, again, most people are not going to have VO2 max measured, but you would say anywhere from 90 to 110% of VO2 max.
Or of max heart rate we've used as well.
Yeah, my issue with heart rate training when it comes to anything that's that short is the heart never gets to max heart rate 100%. Until the very end.
Yep.
So I find that the lay person, when they're training, let's say at the beginning of the interval, their heart rate has come down. Now, it won't come down that much, but let's say it comes down to 100 beats per minute. And let's say their max is 180. It's, when they're 30 seconds in, it's only 140. They might look at that and back off a little bit. They might be a bit confused. They might try to speed up more than they should. So I've always kind of felt like you have to be able to teach people how to RPE their way through those efforts. Of course, the nice thing is on a bike or on a treadmill, if you're doing it on some sort of ergometer, the power or the speed are locked in, and that forces you into the effort.
Yeah, 100%. I also think the goal of the interval style training, if you're doing it without in a lab, is that you'll still see benefits, even if you're not necessarily hitting that 90%.